disease, sleeping, confused, have problems breathing, seeing, or talking, or if reversal medicine is given, don't take with other opioids, benzos, alcohol, or other drugs, including street drugs. This can cause severe drowsiness, decreased awareness, breathing problems, coma, and death. In emergencies, tell medical staff you're on Sublocade for opioid dependence. This isn't a full list of risks and side effects. Talk to your doctor and read patient labels for more information. If you or a loved one is struggling with opioid addiction, visit Sublocade.com. If you have wet AMD or DME, you never want to lose sight of the things you love. And your condition doesn't have to steal the moment. Long-lasting EYLEA HD delivers powerful vision improvements that can save your vision for the future. EYLEA HD is the only treatment for wet AMD and DME that helped at least 8 out of 10 people go up to 4 months between injections after 3 initial monthly treatments. Don't take EYLEA HD if you have an eye infection, eye pain, redness, or are allergic to it. Eye injections like EYLEA HD may cause eye infection, separation of the retina, rare but severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye, or increased eye pressure. There is an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke. Ask about next generation EYLEA HD, a treatment retina specialist trust.
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal right now. Let's make a deal. TJ. TJ, thank you. Well, tell me about TJ. What does TJ do?
TJ is a marketing manager publicist, and I'm also an animal handler for 2 big charities.
You are? Which ones?
Shadow Hills Riding Club and the Little Zoo. So
Shadow Hills Riding Club and the Little Zoo. Thank you for taking care of the little animal babies. We love animals, right?
Me too.
Yes, ma'am.
Horses to spiders.
Horses and spiders. Ooh, horses to spiders.
Yeah.
I'm with you on the horses part. Not so much on the spiders. Yeah. So we'll just disagree on that one.
Okay.
But what we can agree with is that we both would love for you to win this. Tiffany, curtain 2. Yes, it is. Okay, you can win that by playing 0 to 80. Here's how it's gonna go down.
Okay.
You want to get your car on stage all the way to the 80 miles per hour line. You want it to get there within 4 picks or less. Picks of what you say.
Yes.
In here, you put your hand in, you grab a token, various amounts from 0 to 40 miles an hour. If you can get your car all the way to 80, you get the car.
I usually go all the way to 80, so it's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no
good to
tickets,
know.
no tickets.
Well, let's see what happens here. Good luck. First one. Pick it, show the camera, then put it in this little slot. We're starting off. Oh, that's not a good start. That's okay. Shake it off. The next one must be 10. I'll give you $500 to walk away. Because if you pick 0 on this one, then the game's over and then our time's finished.
I love to drive, so I'm going to go 80.
Let's go. If you get that 40. The next one must be 20 or higher. 20 to 20. This one must be 40. So why don't I offer you $1,000 to walk away? If you don't get 40, and there's only one 40.
No, I'm going to go for it. I love to drive.
But don't you have a car?
Yeah, but
Then
it's
drive
not
it.
like that. It is not like that.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay.
40. The 40. She spoke that car into existence. Give TJ a big round of applause, boy. Let's make a deal right after this. The Corona Cup. The magic never leaves you. You stay with the Disney Resorts Collection. It's up early, giving you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day, and welcomes you back to even more magical moments. Start saving today. One sheet of Bounty versus one sheet of the competitive brand. Bounty's durable diamond texture is thicker and holds up better to your toughest messes, even when wet. Get more done with one. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. This little light of mine, in the dark found a hopeful sign.
For those with depression not getting enough relief from their antidepressant, adding Caplyta can help you let in the light, providing greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. And unlike some medications, Caplyta is also proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
Helps more of the light inside of me. Frisky's World. Let's dive into something new. Yeah, Frisky's new amp lineup. It's new Party Packed. A nutritious meal plus treats packed right in. It's Thrilllicious. Yeah.
Friskies, always more to explore.
One-a-day 50-plus multivitamins are formulated for your overall health, with nutrients to support brain and muscle function. So you're not just setting the pace, you're one step ahead.
Next time, slow down.
One-a-day 50-plus, the one for you.
Even the toughest cowboys get heartburn, but I don't fool around with silly ass. I ride with Rolaids. It's got a dual active formula for powerful relief.
Am I a cowboy now?
No. Rolaids spells relief.
Did you know the Walmart app has over 500 million items? He knew.
New patio.
She knew.
Cool outfit.
He knows now. Knowing is a beautiful thing.
Oh, no.
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Worth over $22,000. That's a great deal, but is it as great as TJ winning that Toyota Corolla? After getting a 0 and then fighting her way up, she believed in herself. TJ, congrats. Thank you so much. Who wants to make a deal? Well, welcome, Diane.
You're my favorite. Oh my God. I work in a hospital and I'm an occupational therapist and I have patients that watch your show. They won't go until they finish watching your show. So, they're going to be so excited that I'm like in your presence.
And not only are you here, but you're going to win something. We're going to put that out there right now. We're going to... Well, manifesting works. I mean, look at TJ. So welcome to our show within the show. This is The Dealing Game, hosted by Tiffany.
All right, we're trying to match you with the perfect prize.
Okay.
All right. So we have 2 gentlemen. They're going to introduce these prizes to you.
Okay.
And then you'll get to know a little bit about the prize and choose which one you want to go with. You
Okay.
ready? Let's meet the dealers. Dealer number 1, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Malcolm. I think I'm a 3rd grade teacher. I have no idea how old anyone is. One guy was wearing a Matlock t-shirt, so they could be 60 for all I know. And I represent curtain number 1.
Well, you're very handsome, curtain number 1.
Thank you, thank you.
And dealer number 2.
Hello, my name is Tete Larange. I'm a part-time phlebotomist, amateur phlebotomist, and I happen to represent curtain number 3.
Well, you're very handsome as well, curtain number 3.
Thank you very much.
No one's ever paid you to take blood out of them?
Nope, I just run up and do it on my own.
Okay.
It's part of my own personal work study program.
Good to hear.
I'm type O if you want to take mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gonna be type O. I'm a little tay-tay. I'm a little tay-tay.
All right, so to get to know a little bit about their prizes, go ahead and ask your first question.
If I formed a tag team with your prize, what would be your prize's finishing move?
I think my prize's finishing move would be order at the border.
Okay. And Tay-Tay?
It's very simple. I'd put you in a sleeper hold. And then we'd cuddle.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
all right. And ask your second question.
If your prize and I were characters in a romantic comedy, what would be the title of our movie?
I'm a big fan of psychology, so I think I'd call it The Sandy Ego. Sandy Ego. Your turn.
Tay-Tay?
That's very easy. Mine would be Sleepless in Seattle.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so those are all your clues.
That's a clue.
Thank you. Bonus clue. Run for the covers. All right, so what did curtain number 1 sound like? He said that his move would be order at the border and the Sandy Ego. What does that sound like to you?
The ocean?
Okay.
Sandy, somewhere near, I don't know, maybe on the edge of a cliff with sand? I don't know.
So what did curtain number 3 sound like? He said the sleeper hold and then cuddle, and the movie would be Sleepless in Seattle.
A trip to Seattle? Like a hotel, maybe? So do I pick one?
Yeah, now you have to pick.
Well, I have to pick the most handsome guy up there. He's, of course, Wade.
Ooh, Medusa's gonna turn me to stone.
All right, so you want to go with curtain number 3?
Yes.
Tay-Tay, a.k.a. Wayne?
Tie,
All
take me
right.
away,
Let's see what was behind curtain number 1.
It was a trip to San Diego. San Diego, right off the cliff. Viewers spent 4 nights at the Bahia Resort Hotel in San Diego, located on a secluded 14-acre peninsula. You could have indulgent mouth-watering meals, lived it up at the beach, made a splash in the sparkling pool, and relaxed near a roaring fire at sunset. Round-trip transportation was included. Listing award $4,270.
So you're curtain number 3, or we'd like to offer you $1,500.
I'll take the money.
Okay. So you have $1,500. Let's see what was behind curtain number 3.
Here's what you didn't take.
It was an event. This contemporary collection features a platform bed with built-in nightstands, a distinctive four-drawer dresser, and a decorative floor lamp. You have also received a set of CarePod stainless steel humidifiers with 99% sterilizability for healthy, fresh air. Plus, you would have something silky soft removable bedding created with clean bamboo fabric from Altitude. This deal was worth $6,309.
Well, congratulations on the money. To this.
Congratulations.
Diabetes? It's complicated. It feels like if you aren't perfect, you aren't making progress. But progress doesn't mean changing your life in a day. Progress is drinking coffee like you like it, without an audience. It's turning charts and numbers into confident choices. And one little sensor on the back of your arm can help you live with diabetes on your terms. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
This is Bombas. They took socks and asked, what if they could be way more comfortable? What if comfort could be for everyone? At Bombas, one purchase equals one donated. Get 20% off your first order at bombas.com.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Skyrizi.
Most people achieved clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
If you're frustrated with occasional bloating or gas, your body's giving you signs. It's time to try Align. Align probiotic was specifically designed by gastroenterologists to help relieve your occasional bloating and gas. When you feel the signs, it's time to try Align.
Get new floors during Empire Today's gigantic 75% off sale. That's carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate. 75% off. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 today. When my mom died, everything changed. She was my best friend. You hope you never need life insurance. But when I did, it was there. With Ethos, you can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
New CBS tonight.
That can't be good. I'm gonna feel it. I guess I should have called, huh?
Jay on an all-new NCIS. CBS to
From freezing valley mornings to scorching summer evenings, CBS 47 pinpoints critical details about the weather that affects you. Stay informed and ready for any temperature. For the most accurate forecast, trust CBS 47's Pinpoint Weather.
When it comes to winning experience, no one else can say they are the Curtis Legal Group.
For over 70 years, we've been known in the Central Valley for winning.
We are the Curtis Legal Group. We are your car wreck heavy hitters.
Call 1-800-LAW-3080. Hey, I'm home. For nearly 100 years, Golden One Credit Union has shown up for California with care. In the ways we protect, guide, and help you grow. Come on, Chef. Because when life moves forward, order for Mike. Son, what are you doing? No. It helps to have someone in your corner. Golden One Credit Union, the one for you.
Adarius was on his way home from basketball with his mom. When out of nowhere, they got T-boned.
The decision to call the Curtis Legal Group was a great decision.
He knew the heavy hitters would get him the money he deserved.
If I was an insurance company, I wouldn't mess with the heavy hitters.
And we apologize for interrupting your programming, but we do have a very important message to get across. We do have a tornado warning that is in effect for parts of Fresno County and parts for Madera County. And the big deal with this is that there was a tornado confirmed with this from the National Weather Service. That's the messaging they put out. So this is going to stay in effect until 2:45 this afternoon. You can kind of see this black wavy line. That's the county line. So this is in far northern Fresno County, moving out of Fresno County, heading into parts of central southern Madera counties. So this is moving to the north and east. Right now it's getting ready to cross over State Route 99. So if you did have travel plans in the next several minutes, stay where you are. I would not be traveling along the highway. Again, from the National Weather Service, we did get that there is a confirmed tornado with this storm. It's north of Biola. It's moving off to the north and east. Notice Kermit at the bottom of your screen. You are in the clear. This is not heading in your direction. This is heading away from you. But
For those of you in Madera Ranchos, you really need to pay attention to this. This is heading in your general direction. So I would take cover now. Make sure that you're inside in an interior portion of your home or a very sturdy building. And the rule of thumb is to put as many walls as you can between yourself and the outside. So we're also not only dealing with that tornado that we had confirmed from the National Weather Service, but we also have the very heavy rain. There's a flood advisory in this area as well. We also have some hail from this storm and, of course, the very gusty wind. So, again, this is a dangerous storm. Tornado warned until 2:45 this afternoon. Here's a little bit of a wider view for you. Again, this is moving to the north and east. Right now, it's starting to cross over Highway 99. So, again, if you are traveling, if you know anyone who is planning on traveling, give them a call, let them know to sit tight and take shelter. Again, moving to the north and the east. Let's go ahead and talk about the exact polygon, who is included in this warning area. If you are anywhere in this box, again, you need to take shelter. The storm is about in this location. So kind of took that storm off so it looks a little less busy so you can get an idea of who's in danger. So this is parts of northwest Fresno right now. I think for the most part it's going to stay to the north of you, but it is kind of moving in that northeasterly direction toward the Madera Ranchos area. If it does hold together and continue, then it is going to eventually cross over Highway 41, I would say north of town. So something to be aware of as we get down the line with this storm. Here's a look at the storm tracks with this to give you an idea of that direction that it's going to be heading in. And like I mentioned, eventually crossing over Highway 41. And we can put a couple of towns on here. So it's moving to the northeast at 38 miles per hour. And Yosemite Lakes Park has kind of pinpointed this heading in your direction by 3:07 p.m. But again, I know that's a ways off. But if this does hold together, same strength, same direction, then you will have a heads up for you to take cover. So here's what everything looks like. We're showing you a loop the last 2 hours so you can get an idea of the direction that this storm is heading in. If you're in Kerman, you did see the storm before it really strengthened to what it is now. So again, moving off to the north and east, now you just saw that that polygon got updated as the storm makes progress. Of course, if you're west of this box, you are now in the clear. But again, this is moving up toward the Madera Ranchos area. That's definitely somewhere that you'll want to take cover as this very strong thunderstorm approaches. Something we don't show all that often, this is the velocity product. And what this is showing us is the direction that the wind is moving relative to the radar. So where you see the reds, the radar is going to kind of be down to the south and east. So where you see the reds, that's everything moving away from the radar. And where you see the greens, that's everything moving toward the radar. So when you get those two colors close together, the opposite moving air very close together, you're seeing that bit of spin in the atmosphere. So that's why that's very concerning. And again, the National Weather Service did confirm a tornado with this. Excuse me. We do have a severe storm risk today. Notice that areas in this darker green, you have that, it's a level 1 out of 5 levels of severe thunderstorm potential. I'm not expecting a big severe weather outbreak, but we do have that potential that some isolated storms could reach severe criteria. So that's what we're seeing today. Your best bet at seeing some of these stronger storms really in and north of Fresno County. Here's a couple of tornado safety tips for you. Like I mentioned earlier, you do need to stay away from all outside walls. Put as many walls as you can between yourself and the outside. Make sure you're in an interior room in a very sturdy building. Blankets are a good idea as well to protect yourself from any flying debris. Excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. So just to recap, again, I don't want to break it too long, but just to recap, here's a look at our current radar. We do have that tornado warning in effect. This is moving now out of parts of Fresno County, moving into parts of Madera County. Very heavy rain associated with this as well. Of course, we have the hail potential. We have the very strong wind, and this is going to be in effect until 2:45 this afternoon. And like I mentioned, this National Weather Service did say that there was a confirmed tornado with this. So that's why we're breaking into your programming right now. Biola, you are in the clear, as we just had this tornado warning polygon updated not too long ago, putting you in the clear. So the storm has moved past you. It is moving to the north and east, though, again, We're seeing some of the heaviest part of the storm right now crossing over Highway 99. That is not where you want to be. So if you were planning on traveling, I would hold off on that until that storm really makes its way out of the area. But as it moves to the northeast there, you keep seeing it updating, getting closer and closer to the Madera Ranchos area. In fact, I do want to step off screen so I can kind of drive the radar a little bit so I can zoom in and give you a little better idea about some of the streets that are getting impacted right now. So bear with me as I walk over here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this radar so you can kind of see what we're concerned with. All right, so here, there you see Highway 99. That is in white, moving over Iragosa right now. You see Sierra Sky Park, so it should stay just to the north of that. So it's really staying barely outside of Northwest Fresno. But if you do live in some of those developments, in Northwest Fresno, we're talking Herndon and 99 area. I would certainly be taking shelter right now and give your friends and your neighbors a call too. Let them know what's going on. Of course, not everyone has their phones on them at all times. So again, zooming in, I know this is a lot of agricultural land, but if you do know anyone in the area, please let them know. This is a very strong storm. Like I mentioned, the National Weather Service actually did put that messaging out that there was a confirmed tornado with this. So again, heading toward the Madera Ranchos area, you can see some of the street names starting to pop up on this. There's Avenue 12. It is heading toward Avenue 12, and this is east of Highway 99. Another road here. Let's see if we can get a north-south cross street on here so you can get a little bit of a better idea. This is the Riverstone area. You are not in this yet, but it is heading in your general direction. So Riverstone area, you will also need to seek shelter and keep paying attention to the direction of this storm as well. So Madera Ranchos, again, please get in your safe place and keep up with our coverage so that you can see exactly where the storm is going. I do want to put this, start kind of refresh a little bit over the next couple of minutes just to give those of you who are just joining us a little better idea about what's going on. So we do have a tornado warning. This is in effect until 2:45 this afternoon. This was issued by the National Weather Service, and they did say that there was a confirmed tornado close to Biola. So this was just a few minutes ago when Biola was kind of under the gun with this storm, but this has since moved out of your area to the north and east. And so you're in the clear in Biola. You're in the clear if you're in Kerman. In the Fresno area, most of you are also in the clear. Again, we're watching some of you in kind of northwestern Fresno. This is still moving up to your north, but you're kind of on the outskirts of that. So something to pay attention to as well. The storm is moving to the north and east. So again, heading toward the Madera Ranchos area. Certainly seek shelter. And then I want to point out this white line here. This is State Route 99. So it is currently moving over State Route 99, moving up to the north and east. So like I keep mentioning, please, if you do have travel plans, don't leave just yet. Wait for this storm to cross over 99. Excuse me. So here's a view of what we're currently seeing. Not only do we have that tornado report, we also have the very gusty wind. We also have hail. And you can expect that with any thunderstorm that we see today. We've also had a flood advisory for the area. We got a lot of rain out of this storm in a short amount of time. We're talking 1 to 2 inches. And of course, that can lead to some minor flooding. And we always say, turn around, don't drown. So if you do see some flooded roadways, don't drive across them. You never know how deep that water actually is. So again, this is a very slow moving storm. So on top of that tornado threat, flooding is definitely a threat as well. Here's a look at that warning polygon without the radar in the way so you can really see where this is. And this is why it's so important to know where you live on a map so you can pick your home out and make sure that you're not in the path of this storm. But again, this was moving out of Fresno County into Madera County, moving to the north and east, and it's also moving toward the Madera Ranchos area. Here's what we're looking at, kind of a wider overview. We're getting most of these strong storms in parts of the North Valley. As we go through the rest of the afternoon, we're going to continue to watch some of these popping up. Some of them may be in the strong to severe side, so it's something that we'll keep watching. But again, we had that tornado warning, and now it keeps getting extended. So you can see this outside box was kind of the old box we were just talking about, but now we've had the tornado warning extended, and we've had that polygon updated a bit. So again, it keeps staying on that same path, heading toward the Madera Ranchos area. So everyone in Madera Ranchos, you do need to be in your safe place right now. And like I mentioned before, a sturdy building indoors. You want to be in maybe an interior hallway, an interior bathroom. Put as many walls as you can between yourself and the outdoors. Again, the heaviest part right now is continuing to go over Highway 99. So I really hope that, okay, I just heard that there is a shelter in place for Clovis North right now. So Clovis North, of course, until 3 p.m. Okay, hearing that in my ear right now. So Clovis North, shelter in place until 3 p.m. Due to this storm. And you can kind of see it was included in the old polygon. I believe this new one that's updated, it might be just outside of that, but certainly a good idea, anyone in the North Fresno area, to stay in place. And again, get in that sturdy building like I was talking about. In terms of school safety or big business safety, you don't want to be in somewhere like a gym or a cafeteria with the high roofs. You want to be in somewhere like a hallway. So this is showing you the last 2 hours, giving you the direction of that storm movement. Moving over 99, again, we've been saying this for several minutes, it's such a slow moving thunderstorm. So it's really not moving too much, staying in one place, really dumping a lot of that rain, a lot of hail, I'm sure, as well. It's really starting to move into southern Madera County. So the majority of you that are right on the border, Fresno County, it's becoming a lot weaker for you. It's really starting to pass by you. So I expect the next update we get to really not include much of Fresno County at all as it continues to move off to the north and the east. Let's zoom in a little bit again. I want to check this velocity. And like I was explaining before, the radar's down to the south and east of this picture. So what we're watching is these reds and these greens really close together. That indicates the rotation. So where you see the reds, that's the air moving away from the radar site, greens moving towards. So of course, when you have wind in such close quarters, moving in completely different directions, that does indicate some rotation, some circulation. So certainly seeing some of that with this thunderstorm. Here's a look at our overall severe thunderstorm risk for the day. A lot of our stronger storms have been more in the North Valley today. South Valley, you've still had a couple of thunderstorms, not quite as strong as the North Valley. So North Valley, this darker green shade is what's called a marginal risk for severe weather, and it's basically on a scale of 1 to 5. This is a level 1. A level 5 would be more of a huge tornado outbreak situation. Level 1, we're looking at the chance for some isolated severe thunderstorms. So no widespread severe weather outbreak, but we certainly have that potential, or some thunderstorms may reach severe criteria. We are going to give you a live camera right now. This is our Table Mountain Casino Resort camera. You can certainly see a lot of rain coming down. We have some very ominous clouds also. This should be looking in a more westerly direction, I believe. That would be the southwest, I believe. So that might be close to this storm that we're watching. Okay, here's our sky cam. That's north of us. Okay. It's a little hard to tell. It's hard to tell if this is just a cloud hanging down. Looks like this might be the storm that we're concerned about right there. You can see a lot of rain coming down as well. So giving you a little bit of a visual there with the camera on top of our roof. And notice that if you're not getting these storms, we actually have a lot of sunshine around. And that's pretty concerning days like today. When you get breaks in the cloud cover, you get spots at the surface that are heating up and a little bit warmer than the surrounding air. Maybe that still has some cloud cover. So you get a lot of that warm air rising, and that gives the atmosphere a little bit of a lift to get some of these storms exploding and get them going. So days like today, when we've had some storms, it's overall pretty unstable, and then we get some of that surface heating from the sun with the breaks in the cloud cover. that's when we are concerned. We have a lot of fuel to work with for some of these thunderstorms, but certainly very ominous outside. So again, here's your severe thunderstorm risk area. We're really watching areas in the North Valley. Tornado safety, I know this is something we don't cover a lot in this area. And I know that pretty much no one has a basement. Of course, that's going to be your best option, not a crawl space, but a basement. But in most of our homes and businesses, if you can just get to somewhere in the interior of the home, we want to put as many walls as you can between yourself and the outside. So for a lot of people, that's going to be an interior bathroom. Places of business, that might be an interior stairwell. Of course, stay out of the elevators. And like I mentioned earlier, if you're in a school, stay out of the gym. Places with tall ceilings, sometimes that's the cafeteria as well. So let's reset here. Let's go back to our current radar. Our tornado warning polygons, it keeps getting extended. Of course, the storm is holding together quite well, keeping its strength going as it moves to the north and east. Most recent update now, looks like it has officially crossed over State Route 99. So almost in the clear. I would still put off your travels for another 5 or 10 minutes. Let the storm get a little bit farther away from the freeway. But like I mentioned, it is heading toward Madera Ranchos right now. I know there are a lot of people living in the area. Certainly need to be getting into your safe place I just talked about, an interior part of your room. Get away from your outside walls. This is going to stay in effect now until 3 o'clock. That's the most updated one, the most updated polygon. So this other polygon you're seeing that was in effect until 2:45. That's the older one. So I'll go with the most recent one. Again, the storm is heading toward those of you in Madera Ranchos. Here's a little bit of a wider view with everything and talking about some of the other hazards with this storm. Not only did we have that confirmed tornado close to Viola a little bit earlier, but we've also had some very heavy rain, some flooding issues. We do have our flood advisory that will stay in effect at least for the next hour or so. So minor flooding on the roadways is possible. You may get some hail, and of course that can lead to some very slick roadways. And on top of everything else, of course, we have the strong wind. So taking the radar off, here's a look at the polygons. You can get a little better idea without the radar on there. So you just saw that old polygon that they updated disappear. But we still have that tornado warning. This is the updated one in effect. Again, for those of you a little bit closer to the San Joaquin River in Fresno County, you're still officially included in this, but the storm is to your north and it's moving to the northeast. So I would say that you are in the clear if you're on the Fresno County side of things and west of Freeway 41. So it's those of you in Madera County and again, especially the Madera Ranchos area who need to be seeking shelter. Here's a look at some of the storm tracks again. Putting this on here to show you direction of travel. If there's a nice one to put together, essentially as you come into the Madera County quickly. So things will take you 10 minutes.
Holy